Alright guys, Mark Ferrasci Protect Dog Training. You guys are familiar with our little setup here. We've got our little bench and our shed and nice shade that we've got here. And my one pen that I use is a holding pen to build up anticipatory drives for getting out on the field and working. The shed with all our equipment in it. And we're going to go take a look at the agility field and what we got coming together. So we had to repair this and put it back together after a big windstorm that we had. Now I've got it anchored down and we've done some things to try to make sure the wind doesn't hit. We've got some boxes for your decoy boxes, and they're staked down now, but we can move those anytime we want. And I've got kind of a mumbly peg going on. There's 1, 2, 3. We have a full set of blinds to put on the field anytime we need. And then, oh, there's my toy. Don't lose my toy. All right, I need to clean that up. That's a puppy toy. All right, why don't you get in there, little puppy toy? Okay, so let's take a walk. We're going to walk out here and show you how this is coming together. We're going to do a set of lights that are coming in. I'm going to hook up with an electrician here pretty quick. We're going to put it right in the center of the field, right about even with that Joshua tree. And we're going to put a set of light stands that will really light up this whole field. So that's coming, lighting. And then we've got our first one in this little strip that we've got. We did it on the outside edges in a nice flow pattern so you can flow from one to the other and keep moving with this agility, or you could break off, it doesn't matter. But in a nutshell, got our palisades. I do believe that's about 7 foot tall. It is not adjustable. That's the only failure that we failed on in regards to this, because we didn't make it adjustable. And I might be able to change that. I'd like to do it all the way down to here at about a 4 foot level, 4.5 foot, and then make that adjustable up to the top. And that's it's only 5 something. It's not 7 feet. I mean, it's not a true palisade as far as the height of a ring sport palisade. So, but it's good for practice. We've got a nice little window for the dogs to go through for the door. Another box that we've got 3 of these boxes around the field. And then we're going to put a rope handle on the top, and we'll be able to move those around the field. And we got what I call a wacky board. This is planks. So the dog gets used to going up the plank, going down and change a pitch. And this is thinner than most people would want to do because they want another 2 inches or so with a 2x12. I think these are 8s, 2x8s. And so it's harder for the dogs, and it's a little bit more work to get the dog acclimated to it. But once they do, to keep their balance on this and to get it down out of them, put them on down on this, is a lot more twitch muscles and a lot more harder for them to keep their balance. And I like that. I want a dog to be challenged and to build those twitch muscles and all kinds of things. And then we got a set of benches that we've got. We jump one to the other, and I can do it down on the walk, down on the movement, down in movement, and that helps a lot. And then we go to our suspension bridge. Suspension bridge has got a nice little ramp right up it to a nice swing bridge. And that's really a neat thing. Teach a dog to keep his balance and be a little bit more freaked out, and get him through that for development of confidence. And then we've got our big old, I don't know what I want to call it, a stairway box that we've got. And the reason we've got this little a ramp in front of it is so that you can walk up on this and have the dog go up the stairs, and now he's at your side, see? And you've got total control of him. And then this is my chest height. And right away I can put him at a down. I'm right here to be able to praise him, and I can keep him under control without him being so far out of reach that I can't get to the dog. And then we've got a ramp that comes down the other side instead of a stairway. So this is all things to get dogs acclimated to the real world. But more important, agility, what it does for you is it builds a lot of confidence. If a dog is just like a child, is familiar with their body and has a good feel for their muscles and body and all that, they draw a lot of confidence from this. And that's the same reason that you have children that have playgrounds. It's the same thing. No different. Child development, dog development is very similar. So then we got a box opening on the back for the hide for a decoy to be able to do some bark and holds. And I think we're going to put a doorway, maybe a chain link door in here, just like David Reaver's got down at his place. Get the dog to bark, 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 and boom, he gets that door open, he gets his reward. So you can do that with some good conditioning so he learns to bark and hold. Set up our bark and holds. But we've got blinds for that as well, full schutz and setup with our A-frame that we've got here, and a blind set that Tina's got. We've got everything to work with. So if you guys ever think about wanting to come up and play with some dogs, you're more than welcome to. If you're a decoy, you're at a club, whatever, give us a call. We're more than welcome to have you come on up and work some dogs. We can always use the help ourselves. So it's a mutual relationship. That's what it's all about. With this dog training and you do any protection sports, you got to have decoys. You got to have two to tango, unfortunately. A lot of times I spend my time out here all by myself, and I'm always looking for somebody to share the wealth as far as having people that have some experience, catch some dogs, and come out and have a good time. So I thank you very much. Mark Ferrasci with Protect Dog Training. And right now, pretty hot. It's in the 90s every day. I'm going to take these dogs back. I ended up putting them into this crate and then actually driving to the back of the property. And it's their first day out of the kennel. They have not been out of the kennel. They're just over 6 weeks old now. And this was their first experience of this trauma to go see the big bad world. And we'll keep them on property and keep them safe from all the diseases and stuff as much as possible until they're ready to go. Couple more weeks. We got people already lined up to grab a couple of these guys. So I thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Yay! You're all dirty. You're all dirty. What's up with that? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.